Hello, I'm Julia Williams, and today I will be sharing my third story narrative, which is titled White, Blue, and Red in the Face. I'm sitting in a plastic chair, anxiously awaiting the end of this class. I'm staring at my chorus director because I have a big question to ask her. I'm waiting until the bell rings and the class is dismissed, so I won't get turned down in front of everyone. Finally, after forever, the bell rings and everyone filters out of the room. I walk up to my chorus director and I ask her the huge question. She says yes. I will be singing the national anthem for my sports teams. This is something I've never done before. Sure, I've sang at church in front of people, but those were loving people. This will be singing in front of my peers. Teenagers are scary. After about a week of training, the day finally came. It was Thursday morning and I had to endure an entire day of classes before the song. My first class was PE, so obviously we walked around the gym and didn't do much. My friends thought it would be a great idea to bring the national anthem up to my PE teacher. They convinced him to turn on the sound system and let me sing for the entire class. My PE teacher finds this to be an absolutely terrific idea. So he calls me over and he tells me to sing. Obviously, I resist. I resist so much. But eventually I give up and hand over my soul to the gymnasium sound system. I grab a mic and I am shaking, but I start the song and I complete it with the support of my peers. Surprisingly, I didn't hate it. It was helpful and I learned some things. For starters, I learned how to use the sound system and I got a performance under my belt in front of my peers. After PE, I had social studies. Obviously, I was assuming I didn't have to sing in social studies because it's social studies. I was sorely wrong. That day we were breaking up into groups, having a competition for studying for a huge test we had. My team was in the lead most of the time until the end, when a team was gaining on us. Our final challenge, we pulled out of the bowl, and it said, "Sing a song for me." We had to sing a song for my social studies teacher. Immediately, my entire group looked at me, and they suggested the national anthem. I got up and sang the national anthem twice in that day. After that, I don't have to sing the song for the rest of the day, which, singing the song 2 times in less than 2 hours at school, I should have been a professional. After school, I chatted with my director and I prepared for my performance that night. I headed home and had a nerve-filled, mild evening. It is 6 o'clock and it's time for the basketball game. I'm waiting for the announcements, filled with mixed emotions. I'm nervous as can be. I'm singing after the recognition of the coach, but before the tee-off at the varsity game. Nervously, I pull my phone out and play an E because that's my starting note. I cannot forget my starting note. That would be a disaster. So after practicing that note, I'm then called up to the stage. I stand right in the flag, right in front of the gym, in front of everyone. My friends are there, my family's there. I'm starting to regret doing this, but I can't back out now. I've drugged my friends, family, and teachers to come watch me sing. I've just got to go through with it. So I start to sing, and first one goes well, and then in the middle of it, I freeze. I look around and I see my mom, and I'm feeling like a complete idiot because I feel like the person who forgot the words. Look at my mom and she gives me this reassuring smile, and then suddenly I'm popped back into reality. I continue with this song, and the pause felt like forever, but to the audience, it only seemed like a short moment in time. As I'm singing the song, the only thing that goes through my mind now is how much I love it. So many things could go wrong. I could forget the words, I could start on the wrong note, or even worse, my voice could crack. But none of that mattered to me. All that mattered was I was doing what I loved. I had learned what I love. I love singing in front of people. And at that moment, I knew that my perspective of it was changed forever.